With the skyline in front of us, a look at Citizens Bank Park here in Philadelphia. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Miami Marlins and the Philadelphia Phillies. It's Phillies baseball next on the show. Newton Marte will be on the mound for the series opener. What's your take on him, H?
When I look at this game, I look at one number that just jumped out at me. Over 300. Left-handers are hitting over 300. So if he wants to win this game, he's got to get those left-handers out. That will be where my attention is, and see if he's able to execute in this game.
In is Christian Yelich. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Christian Yelich.
And here's a swing and a miss on the game's first pitch, and that's how we'll get started in the Tuesday opener. These Phillies, Harold, as they enter play here tonight, they suffered a bit of a setback last time out, but not to worry. They're still 6-2 over their previous 8 ball games.
Well, this is one of those games you get excited for. You're playing well, you're back home, it's game 1 of a homestand, and you just want to get that momentum of playing so well and continue it right here at home.
And here's how the visiting Miami Marlins will line up in this one. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, it's no secret. They need the big Giancarlo Stanton to turn it around soon. Remember, he swung his way to a fantastic average last year, over 330, but it's clearly not happening for him right now. We'll see if he can right the ship before it gets too late. Maybe today's the day he turns it around.
In now, Marcell Ozuna. It's been a rough go for him at the plate as he enters this one with a season average in the 230s. And there's his strike right down the heart of the plate, 0-1. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Joe McDonald.
Well, McDonald's strike zone is pretty ordinary, pretty basic. Now, sometimes it's tough to figure out, and that's when you get frustrated with him. There's not a whole lot of flash, but you just want him. Be consistent, pick one side or the other. That's where guys get frustrated.
1 out, nobody on. And he lays off the breaking ball there as he moves ahead to 2-1.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Way in front of that fastball.
That's a good pitch right there. If that's any indication the type of night he's going to have, if he's able to locate that 2-seam fastball, they're going to have trouble hitting him.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away.
Batting third, right fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Giancarlo Stanton now. And he begins the game just a single dinger shy of 30 for the year so far. From the stretch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Man, I think he's trying to send a message right here. I'm going to challenge you. I like my stuff. I think I'm better than you. I don't care how good a hitter you are. And this guy's a good hitter, by the way. But he came right after him early in the count.
Runners on first with 1 down. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. Throw over to the bag, and he'll dive back in safely. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. And this one's in the dirt. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
When it's raining out there and you're trying to reach back and throw a fastball, it's very easy to lose grip on the baseball. You have to focus that much more and make sure you're keeping the moisture off your fingertips in between pitches.
Runner at second here with one man out. Swing and a little tapper. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Hit on the ground toward the left. Rendon has it on to first, and there are 2 down.
Hey, not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Now at the plate, Justin Bour. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Gone! A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Number 28 on the season. And the Marlins have taken a 2-0 lead.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Batting fifth.
Here's Cody Asche.
Cody Asche.
Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. A dozen home runs and 58 runs batted in. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. On the ground up the middle. Oh, look at Franco. The throw. Not in time. That was a phenomenal stop, but it winds up a base hit, and the inning continues.
Jared Saltalamacchia.
The catcher Jared Saltalamacchia is in now, and the home away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Here comes the first pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Neuenhuis is in pursuit. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. But 2 in the inning for the Marlins thanks to the 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the first at Citizens Bank Park. It's now 2-0 Miami. Stefan Kramer gets the ball for Miami in this one. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, he's been good. He's had a solid season. If you look at his strikeout to walk ratio, it's 2-to-1, so that means he's around the plate. He's going to continue to dominate a little bit. But I think the key for him to continue to be successful is stay on the same mindset, pitch by pitch, inning by inning. We'll see if he executes that in this game.
Stepping up to the plate, Jeff Escalona. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Ozuna going back, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. With that, a look at the Phillies batting order in this one. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, if you're on the mound, you better be careful with Maikel Franco. He's coming off a month where he had double-digit totals in home runs. If you're looking at one category and you like the long ball, this is the guy to watch. One of the best power threats in the game right now.
In now is Anthony Rendon. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike. This Marlins ball club, Harold Reynolds, as they begin play here tonight. They've run their win streak up to 6 in a row now, and they're really playing some inspired baseball.
They're having fun right now. When you put together a 6-game win streak, everybody starts getting interested in coming to the park early. Do I have extra work to do? Because you're looking at 1 week of great baseball, and you die for those streaks. They just don't happen that often in a season.
And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Now here's the pitch. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Lifted in the air out to center field. Ozuna is under it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting third, center fielder, Kirk Neuenheis.
Stepping into the box, Kirk Neuenheis. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Into the windup and the pitch. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. A 1 pitch on its way. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2.
I like the pitch right there. Got him to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
Again, he sends it out of play. Ready on 1-2. Here's a little chopper up the middle. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
You want to talk about speed? Watch him here on this isolation replay. Is he flying or what? I love how smooth he runs, and he just bursted down the line.
Into the box, Maikel Franco. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
First pitch on its way. And that one stayed too low apparently. The 1-0 delivery. Right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for Philadelphia. They're down 2-0. Now at the plate, Donovan Solano. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Swing and a liner. Foul. The windup and the 0-1. Takes a high fastball for a strike. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And here's a curveball looked at. Strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Phillies. And in right field, Jose Bautista. You know, it's an interesting case with Bautista. He was a third baseman for most of his career. So to have to go to the outfield now and learn how to go back on balls, it took a little bit, but he can go get it. He's not a liability out there, that's for sure.
Ready now, Cody Asche, currently 3rd on the team in stolen bases. So we'll see if he gets an opportunity to do any running in this one. Now the pitch. A fastball that just misses inside. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And he gets under this one as the ball is skied into very shallow right. Under it is Zobrist. 2 away now.
Batting 9th, pitcher Stefan Kramer.
Coming to the plate now, Stefan Kramer. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. A high fastball is in there. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now. Christian Yelich would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. Franco ranging into the outfield, and that retires the side. Nothing across here this half. On now to the bottom of the second. Miami's out in front 2-0. Settling in now, Edmund London. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Edmund London.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Sharp ground ball to third. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Well, let's take a look at the Marlins defense, brought to you by Majestic. In this day and age with analytics and the shift applied all over the field, this team is old school. They may be a dinosaur. They don't shift as much as everybody else. They play that stationed standard baseball.
Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista, currently with the 3rd best home run total on the ball club. Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. Looks at a changeup right over the middle. Bases are empty, one man out. Takes a knee-high fastball.
That's a pitch to build on right there. In this ballpark, the ball's flying. You want to keep the ball down. That was excellent.
Bautista now with a drive down the left field line, but that'll find the seats down there a foul ball. He'll try again, 1-2. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That
Batting
elevated
seventh,
fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
Here's Ben Zobrist now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Pitch on the way. Outside with the fastball as the count moves to 2-1 now. Oh, not cheated on that one. It's 2-2.
Well, that changeup right there sets up a lot of things. Now the count's 2-2. He can come back in with a fastball, and it's going to look like it's moving a little bit better. Or he can go back to that changeup.
This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Ready now with the payoff pitch. Good wood on it there, but foul, so they'll do it again.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
The next 3-2. And another foul ball. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Great changeup there in the dirt for the 3rd strike. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Phillies down in order. They trail things here 2-0. With Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian with you as the left-handed hitting Christian Yelich settles in to start out the inning. Here comes the first pitch. Oh, less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Wow, not sure what that was, but talking about having your mind made up you're going to swing before the pitcher even throws a pitch. I don't know how you swing at that pitch.
Popped him up. Over to the left, but playable over in foul ground. There to tuck it in is Rendon for the first out.
The batter, center fielder, Marcell Ozuna.
Digging in to try it again, Marcell Ozuna. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Hard hit ball to second, and that's through for a hit.
Well, that should make him smile a little bit. He's having a rough season, but that right there, he'll take that base hit any day.
Giancarlo Stanton.
Standing in now, Giancarlo Stanton. In the dirt here. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball one. From the belt, the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. The set and the 1-1 pitch. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a line drive. Foul. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
In now, Justin Bour, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. One 0 count. Here it is. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. So he's into scoring position now at second following the 2-out stolen base. And as we take a look there at the Marlins team leaders, you can see he cracks the top 5 now, currently in 5th place on the ball club in that category. And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path. Scoring more here would be huge.
This is on the ground over to first, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Marlins leave 1, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Now at the plate, Woody Francis. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200.
Woody Francis.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1.
That's a nice spot for a pitcher down there below the knees, but I think that call is a little bit low.
Oh, 0-1 count, and the pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Hit sharply on the ground. To his left, Solano, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Batting ninth, pitcher Newton Marte.
Now at the plate, Newton Marte. Into the windup and the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Now the pitch. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Yelich is after it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Up next for Philadelphia, left fielder Jeff Escalona.
Digging in for his second at bat, Jeff Escalona, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
I'm looking forward to this at bat right here, Matt. 2 outs, bases empty, and you got the power guy at the plate. He's going to let it fly. He must. I guarantee you he will.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Stanton going back at the track. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They're still down. It's 2-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Cody Asche. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Asche.
Here comes the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Drilled right back up the middle, and that's through for another base hit. He'll make it 2 for 2 in this one. With that, the Marlins get a good start to the inning with their leadoff man aboard. So another multi-hit game for him as he's aboard here in the top of the 4th inning. And as we show you the Marlins leaders in that category, you can see his total is good for 3rd best on the ball club. Striding in once again, Jared Saltalamacchia. Runner at first to start the inning. And Dan, when it comes to pitching in the rain, what changes?
I think the most difficult part, Matt, is the ball gets slippery. It's hard to keep your hands dry, and if you don't have a good feel on that grip, it's hard to control where you're going to throw the ball.
Runners on the move for second. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw. Perfect throw, and they got him at second.
Very well could have been a hit-and-run attempt there, but you kind of have to make contact for those to work out. He didn't, and his teammate was hung out to dry at second.
Two runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. And this is fouled straight back. Too high. 1-2. One and two. Here it comes. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
Pitch is popped up. Rendon on the move. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now batting, second baseman, Donovan Solano.
Ready for another chance? Donovan Solano. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Takes this the other way to right. In is Bautista, but this gets down, a base hit. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive.
That's the 7th game he's hit in.
The batter, number
Look
3.
out. 7 games. That's 1 week of feeling pretty good. Let's see how long he can make this last.
Into the box now, Adeiny Echeverria. comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. In there at the letters 0 and 1.
Well, he's really peppering the zone right there, going up in the zone. I wonder if he stays there the whole time. Usually you'll see that with 2 strikes, not with no strikes.
The 0-1 pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
The 0-2 delivery. Line foul to the right and over the Phillies dugout. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. 1 left for Miami as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. In now is Anthony Rendon.
Leading off
0
for
for
the
1
Phillies
for him here in this one.
Third baseman, number 6.
First pitch of the at-bat. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. The 1-2 pitch. There's a foul ball off to the right side, and that'll move the count to 1-2.
That's a nice piece of hitting. It may not go down the box score as a base hit, but he's hanging in there. You're down 2 strikes, and he throws that breaking ball away, and you fouled it off to give yourself a chance. That's a nice at bat.
And that misses 2-2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with a slider.
Well, they haven't had a lot of offense in this game. Right now, though, you got 3 balls here. Maybe this will be the leadoff walk that gets things going for him.
And now a pitch on the way. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Under it is Asche, and he'll put it away for the first out.
Now batting.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well executed pitch there.
Into the box now, Kirk Neuenhuis. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
If you're able to locate your fastball like that, you're going to have a good game. I'm not surprised to look up and say he's having a good game right now because he's been spotting that fastball pretty good most of the game.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. At the knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. Here's another 2-2. And this is fouled at the plate.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Another 2-2 offering. Now this is lined into left field for a base hit.
Matt, this is an 8-pitch at bat. Look at these pitches right here. Fouls them off. He's staying with them, but he's in a great rhythm as he's seeing all these pitches. Finally, he gets the pitch he wants and whack, base hit. Great job.
Stepping in now, Michael Franco, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at bat. A 1 pitch on its way. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. And a slider misses here. 2 balls and a strike. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Two balls and a strike. Here it is. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second. Line to the right side. That's in there. Base hit. Neuenhuis rounds the corner and is headed home. And he will score as he beats the tag by Saltalamacchia.
When that ball's hit to the outfield right there, I didn't think they were going to send him because he's got such a great arm. But clearly he got home before the throw got there. That's a great play.
Standing in now, Edmund London, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Throw over to first, and he'll dive back in. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Runners on first with 1 down. Now a throw over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner.
I love how aggressive he is. He's just attacking the zone with the fastball. Here it is. Now he's at 1-2 count, and really he can go anywhere he wants now.
Slapped hard the opposite way. Stanton is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
Stepping in, Jose Bautista. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. A runner on first with 2 away. Now a throw over. Throw is up the line as it gets away.
I think this one all comes down to poor footwork. The runner really didn't have that big of a lead by any means, so he was probably just simply throwing over there. It looks pretty easy, right? But when you're spinning to make that throw like that, this one just gets away from him, something he might need to work on before his next outing.
Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fouled straight back. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Phillies will have to be content with just the 1. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Marlins on top 2-1. Digging in, Stefan Kramer. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Into the windup and the pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Seared down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. The 1-2 pitch. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. And the pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away.
Hey, it's not that easy to make a good hitter look that bad, but that's what happens when you can bring that fastball and ride it in on the inner half of the plate right there. You can get some pretty ugly swings.
In is Christian Yelich. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And they go away here. It's a called strike. 0-2.
Well, it's awful difficult, Matt, to hit when you find yourself down 0-2, but particularly when you haven't even swung the bat yet. Now you're in protect mode, and you haven't taken 1 swing.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Center
For me,
fielder,
check
number
swings are
13,
right there next to bang bang place at
Ozuna.
first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Here's Marcell Ozuna, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. It was a single for him in his last at bat. The windup and the 0-1. Hit on the ground to third. Fielded by Rendon. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. They lead it 2-1. Here's Ben Zobrist now. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Ben Zobrist.
Now here's the pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. 0-1 pitch on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. This is line to left. Yelich is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Into the box, Woody Francis, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 0-1 on its way. Hard hit ball to second. Oh, he makes the stop. Touché, sir.
Big league play in the hole right there, and that's a pretty good example of why getting hits at this level is so difficult. You know he was running down the line thinking, for real? You got to be kidding me.
Into the box now, Newton Marte, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Fouled back. One and one. Here it comes. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Squared that one up just a little late. Now another 1-2. Right side, hit hard, and that is through into right field for a single.
That is a big hit right there. When you can help yourself out, a little two-out base hit, extends the inning, brings the top of the order up now.
Jeff Escalona.
Digging in once again, Jeff Escalona. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at.
Tying run at first base, he's got to make sure that a ball in the gap, he scores. He's got to get a great jump. And one way to do it, as soon as you see that ball through the zone and you see the swing and it makes contact, you just got to get flying.
Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball one. Here's the 1-1. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul.
Oh, he's going to want that pitch again. That ball's right down the middle in his wheelhouse. His eyes lit up. He just didn't let it travel deep enough where he could square it and keep it fair.
Hit on the ground out to short. Echeverria's there. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Both teams battling the elements thus far, but we've got a tight game through 5. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday night baseball after this. Digging in once again, Giancarlo Stanton. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Back up the middle. Bronco fields it cleanly. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The batter, first baseman, Justin Bour.
Justin Bour will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a neck-high fastball that time.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Bautista, and this one is gone. A home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second of the game, and it gives the Marlins a 3-1 lead.
Boy, that's a late mistake that could prove to be fatal. It's only a solo shot, but with the way their starter is throwing it, that could be enough to seal the deal.
Third baseman, number 25.
Here's Cody Asche.
Cody Asche.
As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Now a check swing on the pitch inside, but he definitely broke the plane, and that's the first strike. 1 out, nobody on. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. In there, a base hit.
He really needed this big night to get going. Third hit tonight. He's setting the trend for the rest of this series. I'm curious how they're going to pitch him the rest of the way out.
Here comes the Philly skipper on his way out toward the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll depart after 5 1/3 innings of work and with no shot to win the decision. Jared Hernandez is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Jared Hernandez.
The catcher Jared Saltalamacchia is in now as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0 delivery. Hit out toward second. And that gets through for a one-out base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
When you're struggling, you'll look for anything. Been off to a little bit of a cold streak. He didn't hit it hard, but that's a big one to build on.
Striding in once again, Donovan Solano. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Now a left-hander up and throwing in that Philly bullpen. First offering on its way. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
That's a good pitch right there. Now he's ahead in the count. You got the hitter back on his heels a little bit. Even though it's a tough situation, you know you're going to have to use all your pitches to pitch out of it.
Here's the 0-1. Now both runners are breaking. Hit on the ground to short. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, Adeiny Echeverria.
Here's Echeverria now. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And that misses for ball 1.
Well, I don't know how he missed that pitch. That ball's in the zone a long time, but he missed it. I guess that happens.
The 1-0 delivery. Shoots this one over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. One for the Marlins on the solo shot. On to the bottom of the 6th. It's now 3-1 Miami. Ready for another shot now. Anthony Rendon 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Anthony Rendon.
And now the Marlins bullpen will swing into action as a lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. And that misses ball 1. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Grounded softly to the right. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Now batting, center fielder, Kurt Neuenhuis.
Ready for another chance. Kirk Neuenhuis. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Here comes the first pitch. A high fastball is in there.
Well, this offense finds themselves struggling right now, and they're down a few runs. They got to try to manufacture, get somebody on, maybe hit and run, and then you look for the big ball. Looks like right now everybody's swinging for the downs. They got to turn it around a little bit, play a little small ball, get it going.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Now the pitch. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Well, he tried to get him to chase a couple pitches right there. Look, 0-2 with 2 fastballs. Then he came back with off-speed pitches, and now the count's even. I don't know. He might have to go back to that fastball and see if he can get it by him.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
Now the Marlins skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So as he departs, he'll remain responsible for the man left aboard, but he cannot lose this one. David Phelps will come on now as he'll be appearing in his 45th game this year.
David Phelps.
Michael Franco will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and one away. First offering on its way. Fastball too high to start him out here 1-0.
Well, the rain is coming down hard here. It's definitely getting wet out there. Look at the outfielders. Those poor guys, they always get soaked out there in the outfield. All I got to say, though, is I'm glad I'm sitting right here in the booth next to you, Matt, and not down there on the field.
Here comes the 1-0. And a good swing there on 1-0, but this is in the air out to right field. Under it now is Stanton to make the catch, and there are two away now.
First baseman number 23, Edmund.
Ready once
London.
again, Edmund London. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this one's down off the shoe tops. 1-0. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Now a move over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Back up the middle. Echeverria to his left. He's there. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Phillies strand one. They still trail it here 3-1. Welcome back to Citizens Bank Park here in Philadelphia. It's on to the 7th inning with the Marlins on top, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings of play.
Your
Derek
attention, please.
Egbert is up off
Pinch
the
hitting
bench
for
as he'll
Miami.
pinch hit here to
Number
start inning number
34,
7.
Derek Egbert.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. 264 is average entering play. 3 homers and 28 RBIs. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself at counts where he's likely to be successful.
Too high, and it's 3-0. And the pitch. And oh, not so fast, partner. A called strike on the inside part of the plate. 3-1 now.
Well, he made a nice adjustment. That was a nice pitch right there. 3-0. Now puts the count 3-1. That was the same pitch he threw 2-0 and missed on it and got the ball called.
Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. Very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul. Hard hit ball to short. Franco has it. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The left fielder number 21, Christian Yelich.
Digging in to try it again. Christian Yelich. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. And a fastball just a bit high. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. Rendon bare hands it. It's there, and he's out.
He's going to get a lot of praise from his pitcher after a play like that. A textbook example of a player staying in control of his body and finishing with a strong, accurate throw to the base.
Stepping in now, Marcell Ozuna. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. The 0-1 pitch. And this is fouled into the seats over from first. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he just misses with a curveball.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
Hit hard to the right side, but foul, so we'll see if he can straighten that out. Another try at 2-2. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. We'll see the dangerous Jose Bautista when we come back. Bottom of the 7th now. Get up and stretch here in Philly. The Marlins lead it 3-1. Number 46 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Number 46.
Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far.
Jose Bautista.
Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. The windup and the 0-1. Now that's popped up. Room behind the plate for Saltalamacchia. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
The second baseman, number 18, and Zobrist.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Into the windup and the pitch. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Here's a swing and a high pop up. Asche is there for it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
The catcher, number 35, Woody Francis.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Woody Francis. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. Line to the right side, and that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
He just ambushed him right here. First pitch fastball, he was looking for it, and boom, base hit.
Jared Hernandez.
John Jay will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 22, Sean Shea.
There's a strike at the knees. 0-1. 261 the average coming into action here. 7 homers and 33 driven in. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. 2 out with the man at first. And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 1 left for Philadelphia, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Brian Morris
please.
come on now as he prepares to pitch in his 85th game this year.
Brian Morris.
So striding in, Giancarlo Stanton. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Stanton.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. And that one stayed up a little high. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Justin Bour will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, we take you back to inning number 6. This was his 2nd home run of the ball game as he'll stand in here looking for number 3. Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
In there, and it's even at 1. And this is heading for the seats and out of play to the left. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. So a solo shot here to left center field, his 3rd home run of the ball game, as the Marlins have opened up a 4-1 lead.
Well, if you would have told him when he woke up this morning that he was going to hit 3 home runs tonight, he would have thought he was dreaming. Well, it's a dream night, but he's wide awake.
Third baseman, number 25, Cody.
Here's Cody Asche as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Oh, he got a 2-strike breaking ball up in the zone. He fouled it off. I don't know. Maybe that was a ball he could have handled a little bit better.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. That gets through for a base hit. How about the game he's having? Now 4 for 4.
That's a nice controlled 2-strike approach. You cut your swing down, and all you want to do is see the ball and hit it.
Jared Saltalamacchia.
The catcher Jared Saltalamacchia is in now,
as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in right field. Home run number 9 on the year, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Well, he didn't have to supply a whole lot of power with that one. He catches the fastball, and all he had to do is just really make a nice swing, which he did right there. And that ball just did not stop carrying.
Now batting.
Standing in now, Donovan Solano. Swing and a liner. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
He just scorched that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
Here's Echeverria now, and there he goes towards second. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Now the 0-1. In the dirt. And he is safe at second base as the decision to move up pays off, and that'll likely be scored a wild pitch.
Well, when a reliever comes in a game, he always wants to make a big impression, but I don't think uncorking a wild one was what he had in mind. Sometimes it takes a reliever a little bit of time to be comfortable on the mound out there, so we'll see if he can settle in.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with a slider.
Matt, I just think he's pitching scared. Look, he's getting hit a little bit, and now he's falling behind another hitter. Challenge somebody.
3 runs already home here. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Neuenhuis waits on it. And that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, number 46.
Toby Sanchez will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 30, Toby Sanchez.
And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. 258 the average to begin play. 3 homers and an even 20 RBIs. Comes set and the 0-1. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Man, it's been a long inning. He's grinding through it. Look, he's got an open base, and any other time I'd say maybe pitch around him, but you can clearly see this inning's taking its toll on him right now.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Called strike 2 on the cutter, and he's behind in the count now, 1-2. Ready on 1-2. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider. From the belt, the pitch. Tapper up the line. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Marlins 6 and the Phillies 1. Steve Quintana
enters the game from the pen, and because this is a non-save situation, it's evident that they're just trying to get him some work after having not thrown in several days.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. A ball hit softly on a line to third. A dive, but he can't make the play, and it's down the left field line. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, come on, man. 8th inning, he was getting me nervous. This looked like this might be his last at bat and his last opportunity.
In now is Anthony Rendon, and here's a ball hit in the air. Stanton on the run. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's one away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
For Philadelphia, center fielder.
So stepping in, Kirk Neuenhuis. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a check swing here. They'll point down to the third base umpire, but no swing on that one. It's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Got caught lunging there as this one's fouled away.
Oh, that's a good sign right there. After the fastball, he gets that changeup, and he stayed right on it. Just couldn't keep it fair. He's seeing the ball well, though.
And that misses. 2-1. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. He's set. Here's the 2-2. High pop up. Catch made over there by Asche for out number 2.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Michael.
So striding forward now, Michael Franco. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
Takes this the other way to right, and that's in there. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
First baseman, number 23.
At the plate, Edmund London. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A changeup over the inside corner.
Boy, the Phillies have been looking for some offense all game long. They've yet to find it. Let's hope they can find it pretty soon.
Oh, and 1. Here it comes. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. 1-2 now. One, 2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. From the belt, the pitch.
Got him swinging. Made him chase outside the zone that time, and that puts an end to the inning.
Phillies leave a couple. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. Marco Estrada enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. In is Christian Yelich, 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far.
Left fielder Christian Yelich.
Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. And that misses 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A called strike over the outside corner. One and two, here it comes. And a foul pop behind the plate. Francis has a play, 1 out.
Center fielder number 13, Marcell Ozuna.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First offering on its way. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Fouled back. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss got him reaching. And the throw is made to record the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, right fielder Giancarlo Stanton.
Giancarlo Stanton now looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. Into the windup and the pitch. Curveball that time, not even close.
That curveball is a pitch you have to get on top of, or else it'll take off just like that one did.
2 out, nobody on. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Swinging a fly ball right down the line in left. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Well, that's a nice base hit right there, making him 1 for 5. Personally, nice note, but the team is winning anyway. They really didn't need him today. He's got to step his game up starting the next game, though.
Justin Bour will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ball game as he'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fouled back. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. A runner on first with 2 away. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And there's strike three. So we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side is retired. Marlins leave one. They hold on to their 6-1 lead. Steve Cishek takes the mound here. Not a safe situation, of course, because of the big lead, but he'll try to finish it out nonetheless. Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game.
Right fielder, Jose Bautista.
And a first pitch sinker is over for strike one.
Objective number one right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Looks like a left-hander up and throwing now in that Marlins bullpen. Now the 0-1. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
You know, something to keep in mind. They're really burning through that bullpen. And this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series and maybe even the whole week ahead.
The 1-1 pitch. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Back goes Ozuna. Still going back. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo home run that time off the bat of Jose Bautista. Number 25 for him on the year. As the lead is cut to 4, it's 6-2 now.
He saw a few balls down in the zone earlier in that at bat, but finally got a pitch he liked and promptly deposited it over the fence. Made the pitcher pay for his mistake, which is exactly what you're supposed to do.
The second baseman, number 18, Ben Zobrist.
Into the box, Ben Zobrist, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. As he hits one on a line to left field, and that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one.
Take a look at this again in slow motion. He tracks this thing all the way, gets his hands quickly through the zone, and just rips it down the left field line, just how they draw it up.
Digging in, Woody Francis. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner. A runner at first with no outs here. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
Ready on 0-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Adrian Beltre will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So it's a two-run homer for Adrian Beltre. Home run number 16 for him on the year. And they cut the gap here. It's now 6-4.
That, my friends, is a cardinal sin for any closer. You can't give up the long ball. Good thing for him, he still has the lead. We'll see now if he can rebound and actually keep it.
The left fielder, number 33, Jeff Escalona.
In now, Jeff Escalona. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Boy, good bite on the slider, and it just missed inside.
No doubt. Some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
Cold strike on the change, 2-1.
Oh, Matt, look, it's real simple. If you're going to throw the ball down the middle in the big leagues, you're going to get hammered. He's got to put the ball in the corner if he wants to have any chance.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Right on it there, but this is foul over toward the first base dugout. He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. Outside, and a full count, 3-2. Anthony Rendon is on deck. Hard hit ball to second. On to first, and now the Phillies are down to their final out.
The third baseman, number 6, Anthony Rendon.
So coming to the plate, Anthony Rendon. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Ball 1.
This guy's got to get on base. You got the big boy sitting on the on-deck circle. I want to see him come up with a chance to tie this thing.
And that one misses upstairs, 2-0.
Now ball 2. Back-to-back breaking pitches. I think if right now you really have to try to get the best pitch you can get in the zone, you have to throw it right here.
Stanton's going to come over for a look, but he won't have a play. It's a foul ball. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Sinker misses there, and now he's in trouble, 3-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Taken, called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swing and a ball hit to the left side, and this is going to wind up a souvenir. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And that's outside. He lost him ball 4.
That is just a great at-bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them. And that never-say-die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
Will Ballou takes over on the mound now as he'll try to get the final out of the ball game here and pick up a save. Kirk Neuenhuis will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And this ball is going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Nope. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd. A foul ball.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a
and he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate, but could not cash in.
Well, just an excellent job right here closing this one out. He just collected the first save of his career. Got to start somewhere.
A 6-4 finish in tonight's affair. Miami get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Stefan Kramer earns his 8th victory of the season. So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Miami Marlins, 6 runs on 13 hits. 1 error. They left 7 men on base. For Philadelphia, 4 runs on 10 hits. No errors.